Bitcoin short squeeze, 2 tokens you definitely do not want to go ahead and miss out that I will be talking about. They are riding on Solana and will be launching very soon, so definitely do not go ahead and leave the stream. Right, welcome everybody, hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and get today's live stream started. Starting a little bit late today, right? It is a Friday, so I was like, you know what? I had a few things I had to go ahead and take care of, like funding my BingX account. So I went ahead and I funded that so we could go ahead and play around with that today. Looks like Bitcoin did that freaking short squeeze that we've been talking about for the last couple days. I'm glad I did not enter any freaking shorts, man. I'm glad I did not enter any shorts. I was temporarily shorting the market earlier today. I exited most of my positions, and no, actually, I ended up re-entering actually my positions. So let me go ahead and post this on the server real quick. I don't know what the heck's going on with my server right now. Reconnected? Let me see. Yeah, we are live, so that's good to know. Okay, I don't know why my Discord's not showing up. Let me go ahead and exit this. Guess I'll have to do it manually. Alrighty, we are officially live. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, let's see. Having some technical issues here. Okay, yeah, we are live. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, awesome, possum. See who joins us today on today's live stream. Started the live stream a little late today, so we'll see where things go from here. Anyways, all right, looks like we are officially good to go, right? So looks like freaking Bitcoin went ahead and freaking created that short squeeze that we were all talking about these last couple days. I'm really freaking glad I did not long the market here at these areas, right? I mean short the market at these areas. I was really bearish, and I did talk about a possibility of a short squeeze to an upside, and that's exactly what we are getting right now at the moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at the fear and greed chart and see where the fear and greed chart is currently taking us to. And we do see right now, looking at the fear and greed chart, we are at the neutral levels, but this will be updated in about an hour. So definitely looking forward to what the update is going to go ahead and tell us as well. Right now too, it looks like some of the memes are also taking off. We slightly see some memes taking off right now at the moment. S Pepe, a few out here right now at the moment, but not too much action is going on. I do believe we will be seeing a lot of volatility picking up in the beginning towards this weekend. I also want to go ahead and say shout out to freaking Salama, man. Like, I was scrolling through freaking Twitter and I was like, what a freaking cool guy this guy is. And then I realized it's freaking me, right? So they actually ended up tweeting one of my videos right here. So as you can see, they actually posted this about an hour ago. I was like literally just casually on Twitter, and then I'm like, dude, this guy's so cool. And then I'm like, oh snap, that's me. So that's pretty cool, the fact that he actually went ahead and posted that. I've never talked to the team. Hopefully, you know, that could go ahead and get us some insight from the team. I'm going to try to DM him directly, but that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? The fact that I was just scrolling around on Twitter, see one of my videos posted, caught me by surprise, to go ahead and say the least, right? But currently right now, it does look like Bitcoin had that short squeeze that we talked about. DXY is slightly down at the moment. So we did actually end it on the red. Quite surprisingly, the stock market ended up in the red today. The US 100 taking a breather, and it looks like Bitcoin pumped, right? So all they really needed to do, I told you, all we need is 1 or 2 days of a DXY coming down, and we will be initiated with a freaking short squeeze, right? So it looks like Bitcoin did end up hitting some pretty nice levels. And we saw Bitcoin hit as high as 42,233, which is really interesting due to the fact that we did talk about how liquidations are around $43,000. I wish I had the chart right here. I don't know why my Discord's not working either. It just seems like everything's just kind of not working for me. Look at this. Like, what the heck is going on? I don't know what's going with my Discord. I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and reset it or something. I don't know what's going on there, but I wish I was able to show you that. But we did talk about liquidations being around this zone right here, around the $43,000 range. So we're gonna go ahead and see how the market reacts today, right? It looks like people were kind of caught by surprise. And I told a lot of you, be on the lookout for a short squeeze, because there's a high probability that's gonna happen. Don't be caught by surprise if we were to go ahead and see those movements to the upside, right? And it seems like a lot of people are like, wow, short squeeze is going on. So yeah, it's a good time to be in the market, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and look at what's going on. Give me about 1 second. It's like nothing's loading up on my end. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're live. Okay, awesome. I don't know why this thing's lagging a lot. But anyways, yeah, right now I do actually have a few open longs on BingX right now. Actually shorts, not longs, I apologize. Shorts. I'm actually shorting the market right now. I did open some temporary shorts, exit them, then went back to longs, and then right now I'm just like, okay, yeah, I think it's time to short this market, not long this market. So let's go ahead and see what we're looking at right now. So far, let's see if any of our positions are in profits. We only have BTC slightly at break even, Solana down right now, and also Beam should be getting in that profit range very, very soon. And then Solana is at $3 right now that I'm down. Did you guys see that? It said $1,000. That would have been nice if I would have been up $1,000. If any of you are commenting down below, just let me know. Honestly, I don't see any freaking chat going crazy. That's why I'm a little confused, like what's going on with the stream. Okay, so yeah, so our Solana position, let's see what our Solana position looks like right now. At the moment, we are down. I did enter a short. Yeah, I do think this is going to have a continuation to the downside. I think that short squeeze did definitely bring in a lot of strength, but we could go ahead and see some sort of retracement on the lower time frames, right? I'm looking at Bitcoin at around the 15-minute chart, and I do believe that Bitcoin's going to be coming down to this range right here, retesting $40,000. And remember how we talked about that once we do see this range being tested to $40,000, as long as it continues to hold the $40,000 range, I'm going to go ahead and long, because we could go ahead and expect 43, 44, and then $57,000 on Bitcoin. So the markets are looking really, really juicy. A lot of money to be made right now. You know, a lot of the pretty much pump and dump action going at the moment. And as well too, I wanted to go ahead and showcase all of you this. I did actually end up joining the Win airdrop, which you can go ahead and do completely for free on Jupiter. You just go over to Jupiter, and if you traded, you should go ahead and get some free Win tokens, right? So I'm actually providing liquidity right now at the moment. We're going to go ahead and see where things go when providing liquidity, but so far it's not looking too bad, right? It's not looking too bad with how our liquidity is looking at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go, but we have over $7,000, or not $7,000, but 7,000 Win unclaimed. So we're gonna go ahead and see where Win goes from here moving forward. I don't know much about the token, to be honest, but it was a free airdrop. So let's see where things go. It is at a freaking 113 million market cap. That's insane. That is freaking insane. 113 million market cap. is insane. Look at that. When I ended up providing liquidity, it was around 60 or 70 million market cap. And right now that it's at freaking, what is it called? Let me go ahead and do this. I kind of hate how my wallet does this. Okay, let me go ahead and showcase you this one more time. Okay, so let's go ahead and refresh it. Looks like we are connected. Okay, there you go. Are we connected? Let's see. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, look at that. So we're providing liquidity right here. So we're gonna go to see how this turns out. You could either await a market price correction and close the position and open a new line one with the active bin. What the heck does that mean? What ended up happening in my position? Active bin outside of price range. The current market price outside of the designated price range for a position. This is interesting. I don't get this. I'm confused. So I have my 164,000 when. So did this thing dump or something? I'm confused right now. Because it was at 67 million market cap. I don't know why my position would be down. You know, like, what does that even mean? I should be up. So I guess it all went into USDC. Hey, Saeed, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on here. Top G, let's go, my man. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you today, too, man. Glad to see you today. How are you doing today so far? I don't know what's going on right here. I'm very, very confused with what is going on right here. Really. I'm super confused. Insufficient USDC. What do you mean, insufficient? Okay, I'm adding liquidity. So my total liquidity is $88. I just don't understand why it's just not coming through. I'm so confused. So it shows right here I have 7,000 unclaimed. Shows right here I have $88 of USDC. My total positions right here, your liquidity. So I guess let me go ahead and try claiming him. It's probably gonna say low on Sol, right? All right, I'm gonna claim my. Doing well. Hope you are. Yeah, I'm doing well as well, man. I'm doing pretty well so far as well. I mean, today's Friday. I started the stream a little late, so we don't really have much action going on right now at the moment. But I provided some liquidity on this WEN token, and I don't know why it's showing this. I'm really confused. I've provided liquidity before on Uniswap, on ETH. And I thought it was a very similar structure. Like, typically when it goes up, you make a lot of freaking money. And you only really don't make money when it's down, right? So I'm really confused with what's going on right now at the moment. Insufficient USDC. Like, I'm just so confused right now. So I have 80 USDC or what? That's what I'm trying to find out. Like, okay, so I have my USDC right there. I have some win right there that I've received over $17 so far. So how do I pull out on my position? Unclaimed, swap fees, withdrawals. Let's go ahead and see if we could withdraw all of our money. Okay, let's see this. I really have to figure this thing out. I don't know what's going on right here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right here. If anybody knows what's going on right here, just let me know. Yeah, I provided liquidity for WEN token, and this thing's over 117 million market cap, and I don't know why it's giving me this. It says active outside of bin price range. The current market price falls outside of the designated price range for positions, rendering it inactive with earnings. You could either await a market price correction or close the position and open a new one in line with the active bin. Oh, okay. That's weird then. So it's like, as long as it stays within the range, I guess you could go ahead and, as long as it stays within the range that you jumped into, I guess you make the money. But if not, you don't. Like, I don't know why. That's kind of dumb. I'm gonna withdraw and close my position, and I guess I'm gonna have to re-enter it. I mean, I think that's kind of dumb in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. It kind of sucks how I turned it all into USDC. So it literally turned all my money into USDC. So I made about 13 bucks. Hey, Go Good, how's it going? Go Good, hope you're having a good one today. How much do you get if it goes up? Well, I funded my account with only about $50. I funded my account with $50, so I ended up getting failed to withdraw. I don't know what the heck that means. So I mean, I have the money, so I have more money than I actually put in. So right now, Jupiter. So if any of you have traded on Jupiter platform, you could actually go ahead and go to Jupiter. And you could actually get this WEN token. You could get free WEN for free. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. You literally just go into Jupiter.ag and you claim. If you traded on this platform and you bought Solana meme tokens, you literally get free freaking WEN. And I got about $40 of free WEN. Shout out to Glenn who told me about it. But I think what's going on right now, it's that it's becoming deflationary. So instead of that money going on right now, I think that's what caused the token to get me out of the range of, I don't want to say liquidation, but yeah, see, look, this is how much WEN I ended up claiming. I ended up claiming about 643. It's completely for free, right? All you have to do is just go over and see, it tells you right here how much I claimed. And I claimed this. You have until the 29th of January, delay your claim to save sol fees. So the longer, I guess, you wait, the more money you're gonna get, I guess, or the less fees you have to pay. But I ended up getting this WEN airdrop for free, right? So I guess this is what Vernon was talking about. How's it going, Jonathan? I guess this is what Vernon was talking about. He was talking about how it was like deflationary. I think that's what he meant, bro. I didn't understand what he said. He's like, I'm selling because it's gonna go, like, it's not gonna be worth as much. And I was so confused. I'm like, what do you mean by that? I'm like, what do you mean, like, it's not going to be worth as much? So I didn't know what he meant, and I think that's what he meant. Like, I guess, like, as it goes up, as there's more circulation into supply, like, there's more tokens in supply, like, more people claiming the tokens, I'm assuming, the price value drops. But I ended up getting free money, dude. So, like, this is literally free money. Like, I only had about $80 in my account. 90, that's like what? I made like $30, $40 pretty much for free. So that's pretty cool. How much you get if it goes up? So providing liquidity, you get about 12%. Jonathan, how's it going? Jose, how's it going, uncle? Shout out to my uncle for being on my live stream, man. Showing love to me all the time. Happy Friday, by the way. So yeah, so I ended up getting free money pretty much from this token right here. Chat, what I'm talking about is a WEN token on Jupiter. And I ended up providing liquidity because based on what I know on like providing liquidity on like ETH, you make money as it goes up, and I was getting at least I was getting about 12% on a 24-hour volume, which is a 24-hour what is it called? 24-hour is what I'm trying to say. One day on a daily is what I'm trying to say. And I ended up getting about 12%. So they're offering about 13% if you provide liquidity, right? So right now, as you see, like I literally just made free money just providing liquidity. So that's freaking cool, dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. I'm gonna go ahead and provide liquidity. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same. I'm gonna go ahead and buy more WEN right now. I'm about to go ahead and do half WEN, and let's see how much free money we can make. You know, who doesn't like free money, right? So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do another 50 bucks. We're gonna go ahead and do 50 bucks of WEN. We're gonna do that. We're gonna buy about $50 worth of WEN. We're gonna buy that. We're gonna swap it, and then we're gonna provide liquidity. That way, so you guys can go ahead and see. It's per day. It's 12% per day, not per year. That's the beauty about that. It's per day. It's 24-hour, 12%. It's not. What is it called? It's not yearly. It's not a yearly 12%. It's per day 12%. That's why when I saw that, I was like, dude, I got to provide liquidity to this, you know? So we're going to go ahead and provide liquidity right now. I'm going to go ahead and do we're going to do half and half, all right? So we're going to go ahead and head over right here to add liquidity. We're going to add liquidity right here. We're going to go ahead and do, what is bid ask? Is an inverse typically deployed single-sided for a dollar cost average. It can be used to capture volatility when prices vastly move out of the... Okay, we're going to go ahead and do bid ask. I've never done this. I did the spot, and I would have made a lot more money if I would have provided equal freaking volatility, but I didn't, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to add the liquidity, see how this turns out, and see how much more free money we can make out of thin air, right? Estimated charges. Okay, we're going to go ahead and provide liquidity. They're removing the money. Yeah, it's 12% daily, bro. It's insane. So you get the airdrop for... Yeah, you get the free airdrop for trading on Jupiter. So if you've traded meme tokens, head over to jupiter.ag, and then you're going to go ahead and have a little thing where it says like claim... Look, I'll show you right here. And it says claim a WEN token right here. Do you see that? Let's freaking go launchpad WEN, and you click on that, and you connect your wallet. You need to have some money for gas fees, and as long as you transacted in the past with Jupiter, you get free WEN tokens. At the time when I received it, it was $40 worth of WEN for free, right? And I ended up claiming it right here. As you see, 643,000 WEN I ended up claiming, and that was when WEN was at 60 million market cap. So right now it's at 104 million market cap, 103 now. So it looks like it's dropping. People are probably selling some of their tokens, but it's free, right? And there's actually people buying them as well. So I'm providing liquidity, bro. When I saw that 12%, I was like, dude, this is a no-brainer. Like, you make money off like the more volume that comes in. And if you check the kind of volume this thing has been bringing, it's been insane. Like, I mean, look at what WEN has brought so far. It has brought about $2.34 million in volume, a 24-hour volume. 2.34. Like you make money when the volume's going up, and you're seeing right now the fees are actually getting bigger. So it was at 12%, and right now it's at 13%. Yeah, see, it looks at 13.02. So it went from 12% to 13%, 24-hour fee. Look, this is how much we will be getting paid if you provide liquidity. I'm telling you, providing liquidity is the freaking move, man. And look how much I'm just earning right now. Like, I'm obviously, it's not a lot of money, chat. Like, this is not going to be life-changing money, but this thing could go ahead and eventually be worth, you know, quite a few money. And it was for free, dude. All I did was literally put like 40 bucks into my account, and you saw how much money I ended up having. I ended up having another additional like $30-$40. So I made $30-$40 pretty much just providing liquidity. The problem is that I realized, and I'm testing this out, right? Because I don't know how to do any of this. This is my first time providing liquidity on Solana tokens. I did the spot one, and I guess unfortunately this one's more like of a stable market. So like from what I'm understanding, if the market like pumps, you freaking pretty much like get out of your position. Like, it kind of gets you out of your position, right? So if I would have had the bid and ask, I think that from what I'm reading right here, because the spot says It provides a uniform distribution that is versatile and risk adjusted, suitable for any type of market conditions. This is similar to setting a CLMM price range, which I don't know. So it means that within a price range, as long as the token trades within the price range, you make money off the fees. But if when pumps to the moon, you're not going to be making money. And that's why I didn't make money. If I would have had, I'm assuming the bid ask, this is what I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just kind of like gambling right now, pretty much. I mean, it was only 40 bucks that I put up my own money, right? The bid and ask says right here, inverse curve distribution typically deployed single-sided for a dollar cost average in or out strategy. It can be used to capture volatility, especially when prices vastly move out of the typical range. So my range moved out. So I'm assuming the bid and ask is going to be the move, unless is this one. Curve is the ideal concentrated approach that aims to maximize capital efficiency. This is great for stables or pairs if the price does not change very often. So this is more for stables. This is more to like go ahead and capture the middle ground. And then bid and ask is from, I'm assuming, when it's very volatile. So you're making money when it's going up and down is what I'm assuming. So we'll see. We'll go ahead and try this out, see how this works for us. Hopefully we could go ahead and make some money on this. But as I mentioned, it was completely free, man. Completely free tokens we got. As you can see, I claimed over 643 WIN tokens for free. It didn't cost me anything. The only thing it costs you money on is providing the liquidity. Yeah, of course. Is this your first airdrop on Jupiter? Yes, this is my first airdrop. I've never had an airdrop like this. Nice way for passive income. I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I think it's a pretty good way for passive income. So we're going to go ahead and see where this thing goes. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and check back maybe, you know, tomorrow or later on. I did put it on autofill. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go moving forward with this. But it should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. I mean, who has a problem of earning free money, right? Why would you complain of earning free money? I mean, let's see how much our Soul Wallet's at right now. So I still have another $30 of WEN, right? So that's actually pretty cool. So I should probably consider adding another, you know, half of this. If I could go ahead and add another, let's say $30 on USDC and convert it and add liquidity, I think that might be the move, high key. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do that. I'm probably going to go ahead and provide liquidity, a little bit more liquidity later on. But I just made over a little bit over 30 bucks, just pretty much, well, $60 pretty much if you consider it, because the claim was free. All you had to do is just pay the gas fees. But look at this, 1304. So this thing's running up, man. So we're gonna go and see where things go with that. I'll provide more liquidity later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my end. I also wanted to go ahead and talk about, this is actually really, really cool, how we were talking about this Bitcoin SMA, the 100 SMA, and how this trader was talking about possibility of A or B. And I was kind of pointing more towards the A section, the A scenario, and that's actually what we saw in today's market, right? We saw today Bitcoin freaking pumping up even higher, and I do believe we will go ahead and retest probably the $40,000 range. If we do retest the $40,000 range, I am looking to go ahead and enter some longs into the market, right? So we're gonna go ahead and see where things go moving forward today as well. But definitely a lot of exciting volatility, right? Exciting volatility that we've been wanting to see in the freaking market. So right now I am shorting Bitcoin and I am shorting Solana, and I'm hoping for this thing to dump roughly around another 1.5%, which is not too much, right? Around 41,266 is going to be my price range, or roughly around this $40,000 range, and try to enter a long position around the zone. As long as we hold on to this position right here within the zone, we should be good, right? We shouldn't have any problem of reaching Bitcoin at around the zone. So right now the markets are looking pretty good overall. Let's see what's going on with a lot of these meme tokens. As I mentioned, Solana, actually, that's what I forgot to mention. Solana actually ended up sharing one of our freaking videos, dude. Like they didn't even like reach out to me. They just posted the video, right? So that's freaking cool. Go ahead and show some love and support to Solana. I recently made a video about them, and look at this thing, an hour ago, and they literally tweeted this. Like, I haven't even talked to the team or any of that. So that's really freaking cool, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to them and see if we could get any alpha exclusively for the freaking community, right? So smash that like button for me if you are tuned in right now onto the live stream. And right now we do see the market risk indicator right now for the Manarino market risk indicator that has both the DXY and the 10-year yield is currently at 266.1, still at the high levels of risk. So we should go ahead and be seeing some continuation to the upside on Bitcoin, in my opinion. Short term, we are in that bearish scenario, but midterm now looks like we are pushing towards that bullish case scenario as well too. I did actually fund my BingX account. So I'm finally funded onto my BingX account right now. I have some shorts open right now. Looks like I'm down on some of my positions, but I will go ahead and be closing those if they do go the opposite way, right? But I think we will be seeing some temporary, short-term downside in the next couple hours. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. But if you want to go ahead and leverage trade, go ahead and check out BingX and MEXC. Both of these platforms are non-KYC platforms. And then we also have Bybit right here offering all the way up to $30,000 in sign-up bonuses, and we also have NordVPN with 69% off with 3 months extra. So definitely go ahead and check out those platforms to go ahead and support the channel. But pretty much it on a Friday, right? There's not much going on a Friday. Did start the stream a little late, and we'll see where things go moving forward, right? I'm actually quite excited with where the market's going. If we trade now, we can't get the airdrop now, right? What do you mean if you trade? What do you mean if you trade now you can't get the airdrop? I'm not too sure, man. Try it. Maybe just go to Jupiter and try claiming it. Let's see if you have anything, like even if it was $1 or $2 in the past, it should work. I'm telling you, like I only traded. I ended up getting like $40 for free. So that was pretty cool. On Jupiter right here. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see how that turns out as well. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go ahead and try out this futures grid and see where things are going. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this. I think this is like an AI bot, dude. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a short position right here on Bitcoin. And I'm going to go ahead and put in, let's go a little risky, right? We're going to go ahead and do a 40x. We're going to do like a 40x. And we're going to go ahead and do about, we're going to throw in about $55, right? We're going to go ahead and see where things go with $55. So we're going to go ahead and do a futures grid. I'm going to have a bot pretty much trade for me. We're going to have a bot trade for me. And we're going to go ahead and see where things go. So we're going to do, actually, let's go ahead and see what other things they have right here. So they have STI, spot, man, look at these yields, bro. These are insane yields. Recommended. We'll try this one. We'll do the futures grid. We'll do a Bitcoin short. We'll do about $50, and then we'll do $50. No, not that much. We'll do $50. We're going to do about 40x leverage. We're going to see how this bot trades, right? So we're going to do a $55 investment with 40x leverage, and we're going to go ahead and create a grid short. Okay, so let's go ahead and view this strategy to see how this works, right? So we're currently in the negative, which is obviously not good, but we're going to go ahead and see how much money we can make off of this. I'm really interested on how this thing works, man. So it's going to do some arbitrage trading for us. So we're going to see how much money we can make on this, man. It's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. We're going to leave that open. It looks like these have been making some insane returns, like over 3,000% on the 7-day. 3,000% gains on 7 days, bro. No way. Okay, we'll try this one too. We'll do another $50 investment, right? Just for the fun of it, right? Just for the fun of it, we're gonna go ahead and see how much it could go ahead and make us. Typically profit is going to be about 0.30, 0.41. So we're going to go ahead and see how that thing does. We're going to go ahead and do, okay, confirm, view strategy. Let's go ahead and view these strategies. So we're going to go ahead and see how this thing does for us so far. And see if we can make any money. And if it does, it's going to be a pretty cool way of making some passive income, right? So let's see if it can make us or generate us any freaking money. So let's see how those bots do for us. I'm not too sure. You should try it though. MT5 regular account guide, transfer funds, MT5, set leverage, download MT5. This is pretty cool, dude. So this is how you set up MT5. Yeah, you could get an import over favorite EAs, create your own trading scripts, advanced charts. This is pretty cool. I like this. I think you could also trade the stock market on this. I'm going to try this out, man. I'm going to try this out. I'm definitely going to go ahead and try this out. That's cool. I'm going to go ahead and try that right there. And yeah, that's pretty much on BingX. I do want to go ahead and talk about these two tokens, these other I'm not sure if they're airdrops. I do know 2 other airdrops are coming, but I did want to go ahead and show all of you right here that are currently watching live. There is going to be another 2 more tokens that are going to be coming out, big launches coming out this week on the 31st and the 30th of January. The first one is Jupiter, which Jupiter, you know, the platform is finally coming out with their own token. And you also have Dmail, which is both are getting listed on Bybit, right? Jupiter is a leading DEX on Solana, which is the platform that you use to go ahead and swap your tokens. And then Dmail is a network of decentralized mailing messaging system with a mail to earn mechanism. So that's interesting to go ahead and see. My question is, how the heck do we buy Dmail, bro? Like that's what I want to know. Like, how do we buy Dmail? Hey, how's it going, Vernon? Yeah, when is freaking crazy, bro? When is freaking crazy, bro? I just made some, like, I made like a little bit over $40 on when providing liquidity, dude. I just selected the wrong one. Like, I entered liquidity at around 69 million. It's at around 113 million right now. So I was showing chat right here, Vernon, how we're providing liquidity right now on what is it, Wend. So we're gonna go and see how this thing works. I ended up getting kind of like, I don't want to say liquidated, but I pretty much got stopped out of my position providing liquidity. So I didn't get the chance to run up when liquidity was at over like freaking, you know, 69 million all the way up to 110 million. Like, I would have made so much freaking money providing liquidity, but I didn't. So we're gonna go and see where things go. But currently right now we're doing pretty well on our when position. I'm looking to go ahead and provide more liquidity on when, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and see how this position works out. I still have about from the free when that I ended up making, I still have about $22. So I made about $22 free of when. So, you know, we got airdrop 40. I made about like 6. I made about like 40. I made almost about like $70 to $80 on when, just for free. Just for free, dude. Like, straight up. I really appreciate all of you for telling us on that. Moon Joker, how's it going, buddy? Glad to see you here today, man. Long time no see. You think we're going to dump or pump on Bitcoin? I think we're going to pump, but I definitely do see some downside coming in. So right now I actually have some short positions open right now on Bitcoin and Solana. So we're going to go ahead and see where things go. But I do see some short-term bearishness right now. So look at those returns right now on my freaking wallet. 332%, $23 plus. So that's literally freaking free money that I just made from when providing liquidity. I think, I don't freaking know, dude. All I know is that all I had was I only put in like $40 to provide liquidity, and I already had 40 bucks from when. So we just made freaking free money. So we're going to see where this thing takes off and if we can make any money on this. But I'm very confident this thing's going to continue to rocket, dude. It's at 116 million right now. So I think liquidity is just going to continue to pump. Glenn, not Glenn, Vernon, I wanted to ask you, so like the more people that claim the tokens, does that mean that the value of the tokens that you're claiming are worth less? Is that what it means? Like when you're, because of the circulating supply being in the trillions? Because I know you mentioned something like that. Like I'm asking, like when you claim the tokens, is the value of the tokens, are they worth less than you're holding on to? I would like to go ahead and know that. If that's the way it works. Jose, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Verdon says I sold way too early. You said something about the circulating supply, right, bro? I didn't sell, man. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm like, dude, 40 bucks could definitely go ahead and do me, like, could do pretty well for me. But I was like, 40 bucks, bro, on an airdrop, like, I'm gonna YOLO it. Oh, ignore that. It was a mistake on my end. Okay. I was confused, bro, because I was providing liquidity when I told you at 69 million, and it said like you're out of range, and I was like, oh snap, what the heck does that mean? I'm like, I think Vernon was right about the circulating supply. So I was so confused, bro. But I think I selected the wrong one. I selected spot, and I was supposed to select bid ask when you're providing liquidity. So we're gonna go ahead and see how this fees rack up. But dude, Vernon, I wanted to ask you about this. So I just got this from my researcher, and I ended up getting this right here where he says that DMAIL is going to be a Solana token that's going to be coming out. Do you happen to know how we could go ahead and claim this, or have you heard about DMAIL? And I know with Jupiter, how do you get access to the Jupiter airdrop? I think you had to be staking Cosmos, right? Hey Marco, how's it going? I told you to short Myro and whiff. How's that coming in, dude? I tried entering a position on Myro. Keep providing liquidity. I'm not sure if that's being sarcastic to me, Vernon. I tried shorting whiff, but I didn't see it on freaking BingX, dude. I'm kind of disappointed BingX doesn't have whiff. Oh, they do. No way they have freaking whiff right here, dude. I didn't know they had a whiff. I'm going to enter a short right now. Marco was asking me last time. He's like, short on live. We want you to short live. Okay, here's my short. We're going to do 5x, dude, because this thing's just like... What is my liquidation at? It's not too bad. We'll do this. We'll do this. We're gonna open the short at around 5x. Maybe we could do 10x. Nah, we'll do 8x. Let's see what 8x take us to. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do a 5x short. We do 5x short. We're opening a short on whiff, buddies. We're open on a short on whiff. So we're going to go ahead and see where that thing goes with the whiff. We have a few shorts open right now. Solana short, Bitcoin short, Beam short, and whiff short. So we'll see where things go with this. We'll see where things go. And our dusk position's up in profits, chat. We're up 17 cents out of $50, $53. We are in profit. So it looks like this might be the play, man. We'll see. We've only been running this for about 9 minutes, and we've so far made 17 cents. So we're 17 cents richer today. So we'll see where that goes. Our short position that our bot's trading is currently negative 1%, 64 cents pretty much. So we'll see where this goes. And yeah, and I'm excited, dude. I've never played with freaking grid bots like this. Like I've always wanted to play with them. And I'm glad that we're finally able to go ahead and showcase this live to see where things are going. But I'm actually going to check out MT52 privately. But yeah, we're profiting up right now on our whiff position, up 45 cents. So it seems like today we're just making money out of thin air. MEXC increased their fees, so indeed another good exchange to trade futures in. You know, any BingX has high fees too. Nah, dude. It seems like every exchange right now has very high fees. Every exchange has very high fees. I'm talking to CoinW right now. I'm talking to CoinW. I'm talking to Desk, Trading Desk or something like that. But the thing is that with a lot of these platforms, they don't provide these meme tokens. Like barely BingX is providing these meme tokens, right? Like MEXC was only like sexy at the time because they had the lowest fees in the game, right? And MEXC has been upping their fees recently for the past 6 months, right? So like it looks like almost there's really no companies running on like low fees as much anymore, unless it's like a very new company that probably either one, they're doing something very shady, or two, what would it be two? They don't have that many tokens to trade on. So I don't have any other exchanges, bro. So that's kind of the reason why I've kind of stepped away from MEXC. Vernon says, I'm not really into airdrop. You should ask Glenn. Yeah, I have to check it out. It's risky now. I wouldn't screw you over intentionally, man. My jokes or shenanigans are not going to get you wrecked. I appreciate it, man. Leave that for a few weeks and you'll make solid money. I agree with you. Whales are watching, John. I agree. Whales are freaking watching. You freaking whales. I'm longing the market right now, all right? Leave me alone. By the way, you were right on Bitcoin going to $42,000. You called it at 39K. Now it's time for it to drop. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. Whatever I say, look, I'm not here, like, I'm not trying to be right here. I'm not trying to be right here, man. I wish I would have still been holding on to this position. I was talking about black Air Force Ones, and I entered at around 100,000 market cap. And I ended up fading this one, dude. I think I might have to enter this one again. I'll probably have to enter black Air Force Ones, dude. I'm probably going to enter this position again. But yeah, see, the thing is, the reason why I was able to see where the market was going was due to the fact that we put both those narratives together, where I told all of you that, you know, we have a lot of bearish sentiment right now in the market. People are feeling very, very bearish. We have the DXY of a possibility, you know, being on the red, which we had today. So it's just like if you put almost like 1 and 1 and 1 together, your probabilities are a little bit higher than most people, right? So that's kind of the reason why I was able to call this Bitcoin short squeeze, right? Which I've called a lot of freaking tops and bottoms, chat. Like, like I'm not here to go ahead and brag about, you know, the calls that I've done, but I've called some pretty decent calls. You know, I've called Bitcoin right here to long the market. Nobody was listening. I told everybody around this zone right here to be very careful and start selling Bitcoin. Nobody else was listening. And I was calling right here, I want to short, but I think there's a high probability it's going to create a short squeeze. And I wasn't shorting Bitcoin then, right? So I waited. I'm glad I waited, or else we would have all gotten wrecked if we would have entered that position, right? But literally, like, even if you go back to all my videos, you can see this narrative of this short squeeze that I've been talking about has been for these last couple days, right? Look at this right here. Short squeeze 6 days ago. I talked about a Bitcoin short squeeze 7 days ago. So, you know, I'm not saying I call tops and bottoms because I really don't care. Like, I don't think I have to prove anybody anything. But what I'm trying to tell you is that I'm always going to be in this neutral kind of phase, right? And that's what people don't understand. People think I'm like overly bearish. People think I'm overly bullish sometimes. But it's really just because I'm looking at what the market, the information the market's giving us, right? And when you go ahead and take a look at what the market's giving you, you're able to predict. You have higher probabilities of predicting the market going in your favor, right? That's why I told all of you, I'm not going to short as much as I want to short right now. I'm going to wait for that confirmation. And right now, I do think this is a confirmation of short, but I do think Bitcoin is going to continue to go to the upside, dude. Right now I'm looking at Bitcoin short to $40,000, and then I'm going to go ahead and long $40,000. Because if we long $40,000, that new resistance becomes support. So we could be seeing this kind of movement right here, where as long as we see Bitcoin hold this area, we're going to go ahead and see Bitcoin do this kind of move. You're going to see Bitcoin do this kind of move. $57,000 Bitcoin. This is what we could go ahead and see in the coming weeks. Why? Because I told all of you, there's a lot of shorts that are going to get liquidated at $43,000. I told all of you yesterday, all we need is a little 7% pump. You know, all we need is a 7% pump. You measure this from this bottom to top, we did about a 4% pump. So we're halfway through our goal, or not even halfway, a quarter away. So if Bitcoin does retrace back to around the $40,000, $41,000 range right here, and then we see a massive move to the upside, which all we need is another additional little 5% pump, dude, the markets are gonna freaking pump. There's going to be another short squeeze activated because there's a lot of liquidations at around $43,000, right? So just be aware of that in the market, right? Don't be overly bullish, don't be overly bearish. I know sometimes we get those cases, but you know, if you wanted to short Bitcoin, you should have been shorting Bitcoin right here. You don't short Bitcoin right here. And I was telling all of you that yesterday. It's like, as much as I want to go ahead and enter a short on Bitcoin, I think it's a little too late, because there's more room for it to shoot up to the upside because a lot of people are overly bearish. And that's typically what happens. Like when retail starts getting overly bearish, chat, and you start seeing all these like news of like people being sad, oh, Bitcoin could fall back to $20,000. You usually want to long the market. You don't want to be shorting the market. You want to do the opposite of what the herd is thinking, right? People were excited about the ETF. Oh, it's going to $100,000. It's going to bring in all this volume. You short the market. People get sad about Bitcoin, that it's crashing, it's going to be dead, it's never going to come back. You long the market, right? You look at how freaking retail's reacting, man. And that's really how you get an estimate of how people are going to be doing moving forward. So it's simple, but it's not simple. Like all you have to do is just keep your emotions out of it, right? Just like stay back and just be okay being wrong, right? If the short squeeze scenario would have never happened, I would have been like, oh, well, guys, I guess I was wrong. No short squeeze. You know what I mean? Like, what else can I do, right? But people are scared to be wrong. And that's kind of the reason why they either don't push out their opinions or their narratives, or the other thing is they just don't want to go ahead and enter the markets because they're just way too scared. And you just can't be way too scared, right? You have to have some confidence in what you're talking about. Vernon, why'd you delete your message, buddy? What you put? Let me drink some water real quick, chat. Yeah, so we're in profit in our two short positions. Not that much, only like $2. But I really want to know how we could enter this D-mail network. Like, that's what I'm trying to find out. Like, how can we buy D-mail? You aping into Terry, I know you would make Glenn happy with that. Are you aping into Terry, man? 100x. This right here. Let's go ahead and read this real quick. I want to see how we could buy this. I thought I messed up with that message. Oh, you're good, bro. You're good. Let's see. We're thrilled to share D-mail has closed our pre-A round. Thanks very much. And all the investors in the round. With all the support, every D-mailer and investor, we now have over 550 registered domain accounts and over 300,000. Damn, dude. All these, dude, we're getting all these venture capitals investing into these lower cap altcoins right now. Man, I hate when we come across these kind of news like last minute. So you were able to get D-mail by, you know, staking BTC or KB. Damn, bro. I'm mad of things like this. Like, this is the kind of thing, these are the kind of alpha I want to come across, bro. I want to come across alpha like this before freaking this thing goes public. Like, it's probably going to be worth shorting this thing if this thing goes public on a lot of exchanges, because typically sometimes we're followed with a dump with a lot of these exchanges, right? Because a lot of these investors, you know, made their nut already. They made a lot of money, so you're going to go ahead and dump it onto the markets. It looks like they completed a lot of airdrops. Your water reminds me of Fortnite. That's the funniest thing I've heard, bro. I'm drinking the water jug, man. I got my jug right here, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and shield up real quick. Dude, I've been playing Fortnite as of lately on solos, and I usually don't like playing solos, especially on PC. Dude, and I've been doing pretty good, man. I've been getting a couple dubs. Like, I've never actually gotten that many W's ever. Then again, maybe because of the fact that my account's like brand new, so I'm playing with a whole bunch of noobs. But like, I'm terrible at playing with keyboard and mouse, and I've been playing keyboard and mouse with Fortnite, bro, and I've been killing it as of lately. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. You should DM Glenn about airdrops. He is pretty knowledgeable in that sector. I agree with you. He's the one that was he was talking about the Jupiter drop. I think he has Jupiter tokens already. You have to, I think, do something with Cosmos is what you have to do, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you're right. I should go ahead and DM Glenn instead. We've made 74 cents on the stream so far, chat. Providing liquidity. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy on providing liquidity. 80 or 74 cents we've made so far. Okay, so now we're seeing this dump right now coming in. We're probably gonna go ahead and see this thing dump like half of it before this thing takes off again. Yeah, let's see where things go. Any good meme tokens to YOLO right now, chat? Anybody have any good meme tokens to swing trade live? Damn, dude, ever since that freaking that video got posted on Salama, that Salama posted of me, like, I've been getting all these DMs from people now. Like, this, ever since like they posted this, I've been getting a lot of freaking DMs. Damn, dude, I should have never cheated on freaking black Air Force Ones. Like, I knew this thing was gonna pump, bro. Like, I knew it, but I thought like the narrative was dead. I was like, nah, I think this thing's dead. I got in at 110,000 market cap. 110,000, and this little dump scared me right here. This is where I exited my trade right here. I should have jumped in. I was like, nah, I think this thing's dead, but I think freaking black Air Force Ones is gonna have another run up, man. Trump on Solana. All right, can you go ahead and post a smart contract for Trump? What happened to all those Telegram sniper bot tokens? Most of them died down, bro. The only ones that are still alive is Unibot. You still have the Solana bot, and then you have Banana bot, and the rest have pretty much just died. They were all just copies, so they were all pretty much just scams. They weren't even like actual real Telegram bots that work successfully, if that makes any sense. Should we go ahead and enter a trade on Trump? I think we should, huh? Oh yeah, this thing's gonna moon, chat. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. I think this thing might actually moon. That could be a little 200x, which is not too bad. How am I doing money-wise right now? I'm doing okay. I'm not doing the best. I would like to be, you know, making over $80,000. So I'm okay. I'm not solid. Like, I want to go back to my days where I was making, you know, $5,000 a day, $3,000 a day, $10,000 a day. That would be ideal for me. So I'm okay. I'm not doing the best. I'm not doing the best, but I'm also not doing bad. I'm not sure if that makes any sense, Vernon. I'm just doing decent. Nothing to be excited about. I'm not sure that makes any sense. Like if I was like making like $3,000 a day or 5 grand a day like I used to, like yeah, dude, I'd be saying I'm freaking doing wonderful. But right now I'm waiting for the market to do its thing. So right now I'm not over leveraging myself right now. Right now I'm just like pretty much like that's why these positions right here I'm only open with about like 30, 40, $50. Like this whole entire portfolio right here is over $200, and then I have another $200 on the grid trading, and then I have another 100 and something dollars on my Solana wallet. So I'm not playing with big money like I used to. Yeah, at least I got that free airdrop, bro. If it wasn't for you telling me that, then yeah. See, the problem is with Cali, bro, is like there's just a lot of competition here, and unemployment's pretty high. So like the cost of living's very high. So like in order for you to get a pretty nice apartment, it's like on average you have to be, it's like about 3 grand a month. So when like before I lost everything, my apartment that I was living at, my luxury apartment was $2,200, which wasn't too bad, right? It was a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. And it was really, really nice. It was really, really nice, third floor. Same thing with my other apartment. My first apartment was about 2100, yeah, 2100, and then my second apartment was 2200, and that was during the bull run, right? So I had a really nice ass apartment, dude. Nice gym, pools. It literally felt like I was in vacation all the time, bro. Had a really nice apartment, but unfortunately lost all of that when I got into the whole entire Bitcoin correction happened. The whole entire market correction happened. So salaries are not that good, bro. Like honestly, like in Cali, to like be living a good life, I would say you have to at least be making anywhere between $100 to $300,000 a year to be living a good, comfortable life in Cali, in my opinion. It just depends on like what your lifestyle is, right? Because when I was working at some pretty good tech companies, my starting salary was around 60 grand, which I thought was a lot at the time. But when you come to realize like taxes, you get taxed like 30-40% pretty much. You really don't make that much money. So like that's why in Cali you have to make a lot of freaking money to compensate for the taxes, because the taxes is what screws you. So like especially like my age, I'm not married, I'm single, so like all of that comes into consideration where I get taxed more. So the more money I make my age, the more money I have to pay in taxes. So it's kind of a screwy situation, right? So like right now it's you have to, I would say at least to live a good lifestyle, you have to make over minimum, in my opinion, $300,000 plus in a good salary to make, because like the cost of living, you have to understand all the houses are at $1 million. So like half the houses in California, like more than half of the houses in California, they're at $1 million. Like even the most ghetto house that you can see like in the projects is gonna run you for it's gonna run you for about upperwards towards $1 million, 800,000, but more towards $1 million, especially LA. LA's like, dude, even a dumb shitter house could run you for $1 million, right? So it's very, very expensive to live in Cali, bro. It's very, very expensive. Cali's really expensive, but it has really good weather. But I think 100,000 to 300,000. I would say 100,000, you'll be living okay. You'll be living okay with 100 grand, depending on like where you're staying at. But if you want to live a pretty good lifestyle where you're enjoying your time, I would say you have to at least make 300,000 plus. 300,000 plus to like live comfortably like on your own and have your own family and do that. I mean, there's people that run with with under that, but dude, that's a struggle, man. Like I'm struggling with the money I freaking make, dude. So like imagine what a whole family would be if you're only making combined income at 100 grand, dude, with kids, and then you have to worry about like gas prices. I mean, I know it's nothing compared to like the UK, but then you also have like high unemployment rates in California too, at least in the US. In the US, you have high unemployment rates, bro, especially right now with all these corporate layoffs that are going on. Ark says SoCal is insanely expensive, 4 to 5K per month to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, 100%, dude. That's what I'm saying. When back then, before the pandemic was really going on to where it got to now, a $2,000 apartment was already considered a lot of money, and that was like 3 years ago. So like when I was paying $2,000 for an apartment, people were like, dude, that's expensive, and I'm like, dude, like the area where I used to live, a 1-bedroom apartment is $3,000. You want a 2-bedroom apartment, you're paying upwards of $4,000 plus. So it's very, very expensive. So if you're making even like $60,000 a year, you're not living good. If you're getting paid $80,000 a year, you're not living good either. You have to like literally, you have to really freaking live under your means for sure. And then two, it's very, very expensive, dude. Piff Daddy, how's it going, buddy? Just got here. It's a fake breakout, dude. I think it's a real breakout, dude. I don't know. We'll see. I'm shorting the market either way. So if it's a fake breakout, it works out for me anyways. Yeah, Marco, I do have a remote job, dude. I do have a remote job, but I do need to make like, I need at least to have my salary at around 100K, I would say, to 300K to make that move. Because I mean, the thing is just really moving out of Cali, bro. Cali is just really expensive, but even then, like anything around Cali, like Las Vegas, like Nevada, like that used to be like the most affordable housing area, but then that thing's like very, very expensive now too. You also have Arizona, where Arizona was once affordable, and now Arizona, is having crazy, prices as well. So it's just like one of those where like I could move out of the country and live remote and live a pretty good lifestyle, or I could just like freaking live up with the pressure and just push myself to make more money, right? So like that's why when I say like, dude, I have to make $1 million, I have to make this much money, it's due to the fact that to live the lifestyle that I want to obtain, even at $1 million, is not going to be doable in the States for sure, at least not in California. You know what I mean? So like I have to make millions, but honestly, by the time I make millions, I'll probably be moving out of the country, dude. I think I'd be moving out of the country by the time I'm making that kind of money, because that's the goal. And that's what I'm saying. Like the goal is you make a lot of money to the point where you can just move wherever the F you want to move to. You don't have to live at that place you have to. But I like California. It has its pros and cons. It has more cons, I would say, than pros. The thing I like about California, it's super diversified, bro. So there's a lot of cultures nearby. Like I live in the suburbs right now, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool neighborhoods, very quiet, really good for hiking. So it's really nice. That's what I like about California. It has its different parts. If you want to go to downtown, you have downtown. You could go to those suburb areas where it's a little bit more quiet, upper middle class. Like the neighborhood that I live in, like there's people like just constantly every day just driving Porsches, Lambos, G-Wagons, like they're Toyotas, bro. You know what I mean? So I do live in a pretty good neighborhood, but it's expensive in California. And then you have the cost of living, which is one, and then you have inflation of the food, which is two. And then you have insurance going up and like everything's just going up. But this is a worldwide problem, right? It's not just a Cali problem. The problem is you just have to make more money. That's what I realized, right? I've realized that over time, that no matter how much money you make, eventually your salary is going to get capped at a point where inflation's not keeping up, and you have to diversify and make money. Pip Daddy says New York is 5K for a tiny bedroom unless you rent stabilized. Damn, that's insane, dude. Would it be nice to move somewhere cheaper for the time being until you made that money in crypto, and afterwards you could settle down somewhere nicer? Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not living in a fancy apartment right now. I'm living with family, dude. Nah, you can't survive off 60K a year unless you share an apartment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's how much I was making. In the last couple of years when I had my own apartment, I was making around 60 to 80 grand. But that was okay, bro. Like I'm telling you, I get taxed a lot. So you're talking about a 30-40% tax if you're not if you're working for someone under a W-2. So you have to work 1099. So you kind of like, you're kind of pushed to work, either you're either a slave to the system or you're the one creating the slaves for the system, meaning like you either are the person getting wrecked paying the W-2 on the freaking on the taxes as an employee, or you become an employer where you go ahead and get all these tax deductions, right? So you're better off becoming a self-employed individual and starting a business, because that's really where the money and the tax write-offs come, you know. But even if you have a high salary paying job, like even if you're making 100 grand, like just keep in mind, even if I was to make 100 to 300 grand living in Cali with just cap about 30 to 40% of taxes. So 30 to 40% of that incomes are already instantly going to get taxed. And we also have state tax and we also have federal tax, right? So I'm getting like double taxation, plus then you have inflation, plus then you have the rent, then you have the cost of living going up, which I just mentioned, rent, then you have utilities and oil, gas, all of that going up. So like, as you're making money, yeah, you might be making 100 grand, but you're paying 30 to 40% in taxes if you're a single individual, not married like myself. And then you have to keep up with the inflation. So you're just kind of screwed. You're in a system where you just can't get out. So you're either destined to have, 2 jobs, or get in a pretty well paying career where you're making 80 to 100 grand, which is really not that much money in Cali or in most places now, New York and all those major cities. And then you just go ahead and start a side hustle, which could either be trading or it could be starting your own business, and your business would work for tax write-offs, right? So that's really where things are at. It's one of those like definitely playing fields that I'm sure like a lot of people come across, because even if, let's say for example, like Cali has good salaries, San Francisco has higher salaries, but the cost of living in San Francisco is a lot higher, you know what I mean? And it's still in California. But then you go to a place like, let's say Arizona, Arizona or Nevada, where I have some friends that are out there, and she was surprised when she saw her paycheck because the hourly was a lot less. So she was used to seeing fat paychecks in Cali, but in Nevada that she moved, which is a couple hour drive away from here, it's probably like a 5-6 hour drive or less. It's a whole different tax bracket. So you get taxed differently. Yes, cost of living is different, but then you freaking you're paying, like, you're getting paid less. So like you're kind of left to this point where you either have a pretty good high paying career, or you work at a place where you're remote and then eventually move out to a city or state or a country that you could go ahead and move to that's more affordable, Suppose there must be personal circumstances keeping you there. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, I lost everything, man. I lost freaking everything in freaking last bull run. I lost my apartment. I lost everything. I'm starting my life all the way from ground zero. So, yeah, dude. I mean, it is what it is. It's just part of life, right? So, it kind of sucks, but I know I'm not the only one going through it. Jonathan says, how many square meters in Amsterdam? It could be 2,100 euros for 7.9 M2. About the same, Jonathan. But for a 2-bedroom, 1,500 euros is also like for a 2-bedroom for 1,500 to 2 grand is not too bad. Move to Asia? Nah, I'm good. Maybe Philippines because they speak English there. I would rather move to Central America. Yeah, 100%, dude. I'm actually definitely thinking of that too. Yeah, Europe's housing market is crazy, bro. I've been hearing about that. Like, I've been hearing about how freaking crazy Europe's also their gas is insane too. I've been hearing like I have a buddy that I'm not sure if it was Amsterdam or where he was living at. But he moved to LA, and he's like, dude, I freaking love, he like loves it out here. And I'm like, how is it over there, dude? He's like, dude, honestly, the weather's crap. I think he moved from Amsterdam. I don't know, I could be wrong. And he was like telling me, he's like, dude, it's crap. He's like, dude, and the cost of living's expensive, and to make it even better, minimum wage is trash. He was saying that literally, like, it was just as expensive to fill up his gas with the amount of minimum wage he was making. He's like, dude, I was like literally just working to be able to go to work. He's like, I hated it. So when he ended up moving to the States, he says he loves it here. He's like, dude, it's so much better than over there. It's like, it's so expensive with the cost of living. So it's just all about perspective, right? Some places are gonna have higher salaries, but you're still getting taxed in the back end, and it's just a lot of things in the back end, right? But yeah, I would definitely like to move to Asia, bro. I think Asia would be pretty cool. Marcus says, wish I could live in Nevada. Love that area with all the desert. Yeah, the desert's pretty cool, bro. The desert's pretty cool. I'm actually going to be going to the desert next week. I've been going to the desert as of lately. I was in Arizona, you know, these last couple of days. I can't do the desert, bro, to be honest. So I don't know how I could do that. But yeah, if the goal is to make a whole boatload of money and just go to like one of these islands or somewhere in Asia and stay out there for a while and just live it up, man. Just live it up. You could get a villa for 120K, dude. I need to do something like that. John, did you check out the Sol and Tia charts? I haven't. Let me go ahead and check it out. Hey John, how you doing? Do you have a college degree? Hey Suave, I don't, man. I don't have a college degree. I'm working on that right now. So I've been in sales my whole life. So, you know, obviously with sales, like some places require you a bachelor's degree, but I've been able to get away with not having a bachelor's degree in sales because of my experience, right? So like a lot of like the companies that I worked for that require a bachelor's degree, they never asked for it, right? But they do require a bachelor's degree. Like you need to have a bachelor's degree in the States minimum for most jobs that are making like a little bit over, you know, if you're making 50 to 60 grand, they're gonna ask for a degree. And I've had some pretty well paying jobs. I worked for some pretty big companies. I worked for Yelp. I worked for you know, this other company that was recent. This got affected too with the whole entire market crash that we had last year with the banks. But I was working for an AI company selling AI software to banks. So my salary around there at the time was around 60 grand too. And these are all positions that required, you know, bachelor's degrees. Everybody that worked there had a degree, except for me. So I've been pretty fortunate, I would say, because of my skills that I've been able to get a lot of pretty good paying roles without a degree. But right now I am actually looking into getting back into school, right? So I was working on my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. So eventually my goal would be to, you know, do cybersecurity sales or be a consultant or something, because I know they're high, you know, I know their salaries are high paying, and right now with where everything's going, I think tech is the move to make. But the problem is that tech has also been getting hit pretty hard, right? So right now I've actually got this course right here where I'm going to learn how to start coding. I want to go ahead and learn JavaScript. So right now, like all I could really do, man, it's either I make it in crypto, but at the same time, like I want to definitely develop more skills, right? Because I'm pretty good at selling. I'm a people's person, right? So I've been doing pretty well with that, but I want to go into this role where, like, you know, it does require more skill set, and I want to learn how to code. You know what I mean? I played with Solidity before. I played with CC+. I have a few, you know, certificates in IT as well and cybersecurity, but right now I was in transition of working towards my bachelor's degree. So the goal was, dude, when I got back into crypto, was to make money to pay for my degree, right? And I made money and I completely forgot about it. like I forgot that I was supposed to, you know, my goal was to go ahead and go to school, right? So I have to remember that. So now that I remember, I'm like, okay, dude, I have to go ahead and pay for my tuition. So as soon as I start making money again, I'm going to go ahead and finish up my cybersecurity and bachelor's, my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. So I'm looking to finish that like as soon as I start making money again. Like once I come across like 80 grand in the next couple months, I'm going to go ahead and put some money to the side for my tuition, which is not that much. My tuition will run me probably around 3 grand through WGU. Yeah, Piff Daddy, I know your business is IT. I know there's a lot of money, man. I have a buddy of mine that does, he sells what is it, storage? So I know he's making like a little bit over 100 grand plus. Shut up, it went during 5 mil, bro. Wish I could go live in the US working and getting an investment visa in the next few years. I mean, that's pretty good, man. See, the thing is that, like, Me living in the US, I like the US, bro, but I've also noticed that the US just screws you a lot. So like I guess it's not as bad as other countries, right? But you know, if I make it, I'm moving out of the US, bro. That's really my move. Move to Iran. Watch a tourist went there, said ice cream is 1 cent there. It's so cheap. Is it nice over there? No way. During this live stream went from 3. Dude, I was gonna jump on Trump and I ended up not jumping onto it because I was like, I'm not sure if it's gonna pump. That's insane, dude. We might probably go ahead and jump into this position right now on Trump. Let's see how it does. Marco Pip Daddy says, just come through the southern border like everybody else. You get to live luxury hotel in New York City, get free food, healthcare, education, a cell phone. Thanks for doing it the right way. I respect you for doing it the right way. I have a US LLC already. Needed it to get to 1 million plus. Yeah, you're almost there, dude. There's a lot of ways to get it through, get an investment visa through through all that for the U.S. I think you just have to make about like $1 million to a quarter mil, right? If I'm not mistaken. It's called citizenship through investment, right? Yeah, America is freaking it's great. How's your trading course doing, John? I've never did my trading course, bro. I just got caught up freaking trading and everything, so I didn't do it. But I am gonna be doing that very, very soon. I was actually thinking of doing that this week. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do a trading course for leverage trading and talk about that and start posting it on YouTube. That's because I was waiting for my script writer. I had a script writer that was supposed to write me all these scripts for me to do the course, and I've been waiting for months and I never got anything. So I think I'm just gonna do it. Love the culture over there. Europe is too close-minded and it's falling apart. Also, the US is where the money is at if you own a business. We are following your footsteps. You're doing way better unless something big changes at the end of the year. Yo, Dad Master, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I've liked the US always my whole entire life. I've lived here and I've come to realize that there's other opportunities elsewhere, right? Especially if you're in the business of making money online, you can realistically live any kind of lifestyle you want anywhere outside of the US and probably live it more comfortably, in my opinion. The US just has a lot of BS going on. It's pretty from the outside, if you want to call it, but like literally like these states are getting destroyed. California is like literally its own freaking country, bro. It's heavily ran through Democrats and it's getting destroyed. LA, not only do you have the cost of living, but you also have the highest crime rates right now. Same thing with San Francisco, right? So like literally the cities are getting destroyed. You know, all these states are also getting destroyed. The drug war is very, very big right now in the US. I'm sure it's a big problem with other countries too. But the thing is with the US, it's like more of a hush-hush kind of thing. It's like they make it seem like this is the place you want to go to, but in reality, like this is probably like the worst place you want to go to, in my opinion. Like especially California, bro. Like the gun laws are crap. You know, they push more through the criminals. You know, criminals could get away with anything. They could literally almost technically get away with murder, and everything's okay. But you can't shoot someone if they, you know, break into your house. It's all a lot of BS, bro, where it's like, dude, honestly, if I can make a lot of freaking money, I would just freaking go away, get my own freaking island or something, man. Like that's what I would say. Get away from all the BS. I think as long as you have an internet business, you're freaking good. Whether it's IT, whether it's trading, whether it's consulting, you can make money anywhere and live a pretty good, comfortable lifestyle, and then just have like a universal passport where you can just travel anywhere and have multiple properties and have multiple passports, and you're chilling, dude. But I think that's maybe just me on my age, bro. Like I'm 25, so like I don't have a family yet, so I really don't care about settling down anywhere. I'm kind of more in that zone where I'm like, I'm just trying to make money and trying to find the place where I want to settle in. But like the US is just gonna get worse over time, bro. Like I'm not trying to break down your dreams or goals. It's good to hear that you know you're looking to move over here. It tells me how fortunate I am, I guess, to be in the US. But I'm at the point where I'm considering to move to the US, bro. We just have a lot of dumb regulations here. We have crypto getting regulated through the butt. All they want to do is just take your money here. It's just a lot of BS, dude. Yeah, Dubai, I'll consider Dubai. I probably won't be able to do it because of the weather. But if I was to make a lot of money, I'll definitely go ahead and live in Dubai for a while. And then I would just go during the summer to another location. I'll just be like living like different countries. Like if I was to live in Dubai, I'd be living there during the winter. And then during summer, I'd move out to another country and just travel. That's what I would do, bro. Honestly, that's where the goal is. That's why I have to make a lot of money, because to live in Dubai, I have to make some pretty good money. But now, since I really need to learn leverage trading, man, I'm just trading memes without leverage at the moment. Yeah, I'll definitely show you, dude. I'm gonna be doing that. Portugal. Oh, okay, you're in Portugal. I'm gonna make the true money. Leverage trading will be, I'll need it to include. Yeah, that's where you really make the big money. Have my VPN set there sometimes. LO, maybe a server of mine. Corruption is rampant. Oregon is the same as Cali. Yeah, dude, I've been hearing that. And I also been hearing the same thing with what is it called? With Washington. They harass women and do nothing all day. Sounds like almost every state and country, man, to be honest. John, I'm invited to your future private island. Yeah, dude. It's going to call John's Island. It's going to be called John's Private Island. Enter at your own risk. Yeah, you're welcome anytime, bro. But honestly, it doesn't cost that much to have your island, man. I've been doing research. You could get some pretty good islands for probably like around $1 million. And probably even less than that if you could get some land, you know? You probably won't be getting the biggest freaking island, but you'll get a decent island. But you could probably get a nice little island for like about $1 million, probably $3 million. And you can literally create your own freaking place, bro. It's like, you're good doing that, right? I don't know. That's what I would do. If I also have a lot of money, I'll just be traveling around the world, bro. I'll be living in different places, and then I'll figure out where I want to move. I'll have like multiple freaking visas, and then multiple passports. I mean, I'll have multiple passports, and then I'll just just moving around. I don't even think I have money in that wallet. I guess I can buy Trump. Oh well. Nice. About $1 of USDC. Oh yeah, Portland, Seattle, that in Toronto is liberal as hell. It's probably just as bad as Cali, man. Buy a generator and use Starlink. Puerto Rico's good if you could go ahead and tolerate the terrible infrastructure, unstable power, and internet. Yeah, dude, it's YouTube. I'm sure a lot of things get freaking dumped on. Same dream here. Want to travel around and film. Let's freaking go. John has made a whole dollar. Yes, I made a freaking whole dollar, bro. I made a whole freaking dollar today. I'm $1 richer now. Yeah, dude, my ideal lifestyle will be just me doing whatever the F I want to freaking do every day. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm trying to make millions, bro. You gotta make millions. It's like, you know what? I don't want to live in the U.S. anymore. I move out to a different country. I'm like, I don't want to move. I don't want to live here in this other country anymore. You move to a different. I just saw a freaking Bentley pass by right now outside my window. Like, that's the kind of neighborhood that I freaking live in, bro. A freaking Bentley just passed by. But what I'm saying is, yeah, dude, like I think I think the true power and like in my opinion, like what financial freedom is to me is being is being allowed to and having the capability of doing whatever the F you want to freaking do without anybody telling you what to do, right? Like if you have enough money, you could go anywhere you want and you could go ahead and do whatever you want. And you could probably get away with a lot of things. I mean, look at all the rich people, all the things they get away with. You know, look at the filthy rich and the elite. They could literally probably get away with a lot of things, and we all know they do. But like that's where the true power is. I think power is really what is the most important thing, and that comes through money. In my opinion, I would say yes, influence is part of it, but I think money is a tool that allows you to do whatever the F you want to do. With money, you can get to exclusive places. With money, you could go ahead and meet exclusive people. With money, you could go ahead and meet exclusive opportunities that you would never be allowed to, exclusive parties. And by what I mean by parties, like, I don't mean like those like parties where you just get hammered, right? I guess you could also have those too, but I'm talking about like parties where you have like really wealthy people, like round tables, and you have lunches with like that'd be a freaking good lifestyle. Like I would want to have a powerful circle like that, like a powerful circle where I know I have people connected in the politics world and tax world. Like that's power right there. To me, I think that's what I would rather have over having millions. I think as long as you're well connected, I think that's the most important thing. You can get money that way, because what I've noticed is that most very, wealthy, successful people usually have a very powerful circle of attorneys and everything, and you could almost pretty much get away with anything you want. You know what I mean? And obviously, I don't have the means to do anything unethical, but what I'm trying to say is that when you have the money, you have access to more tools that most people are not aware of, right? You'll have access to this is the reason why, like, retail trading is very big, because this once wasn't a market that retail was allowed to trade in like this easily, right? It was very, very difficult. You had to be an institution and all that to go ahead and trade in the stock market, until eventually they allowed retail. And now we're at a point where, crypto, it's allowing you to go ahead and have that real financial freedom if you make a lot of money. So like, it's just like, for me, that's what I would say. It's like, I think power would be the most important thing, which comes in with influence, right? But I think the power is the most important thing, in my opinion. I think that's where the real value in dollar comes in, because if you have the power to move things around, you have the power to make money. You have the power to meet people. I think that's the real value, in my opinion. I don't know. That's why I like networking with a lot of people, bro, because like, as I told you, I've gotten some really good opportunities at my age just because I love networking and I love meeting new people, bro. Like literally, like I'll talk to anybody and I'll meet somebody and I'll get connected within seconds. Like I know how to connect with people, right? So like that's where a lot of my opportunities have come from. It's connecting with people, talking to people, networking with people, because you never know who you're talking to. You could either be talking to a freaking murderer, which is the reason why you don't want to piss off people, or you could be talking to like a freaking multi-millionaire, billionaire, investor, business partner, future wife or husband, that you don't know where that person's going to go ahead and give you the opportunity. So the opportunities are everywhere. That's why, I always tell all of you, we should be united, man. At the end of the day, we're all humans, right? I think we're all humans. I think I'm a human, right? I think you might consider yourself a human too. But we all have very similar narratives, right? We all want to make money to have that freedom to do whatever the F you want to do, And I think that's true freedom right there. When you have the money, that's true freedom. When you're not freaking taxed, because the country you're living in or the state you're living in, or the government, the president. Like when you're freaking so rich, bro, you don't care who gets elected. You don't care who's the freaking dictator of the country. You have so much money that you're like, you know what, if I don't like what they're doing here, I'm moving. And I'm moving my whole family with me. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's true power right there. That's true power right there. And that's what I'm saying, that's what we're all here for. We're all, different countries in the world right now, and we have one thing in common. We all want to make freaking money, dude. We all want to make freaking money. And as long as we help each other out, dude, this circle of power that I'm telling you about, that the ultra rich and the ultra wealthy have, is what we're forming right here, right? So that's why, to me, like when we go live, I take this very, very serious and personal when I point out, you know, possibilities of short squeeze, pumps and dumps, whatever's going on in the market, because the only way we can make money is by being united together as a team, right? Freaking T-Mobile is not running the whole show by themselves, right? It's not the CEO doing everything. It has a whole team behind them. You have attorneys, HR, you know, CFOs, CROs, freaking IT. You have everything, right? In order for freaking T-Mobile to work perfectly. And that's where the power really comes in. Flash news, John. Everybody wants to take your money on every country. I agree with you. I agree with you. You need to play the system. Puerto Rico, that is actually good if you could tolerate the infrastructure. Washington too. Yeah, a lot of messages get filtered, bro. I don't know why. You could definitely wind one or more mediocre lands, make it as dope as others. Expensive ones is significantly less. Just need some trees and some other stuff. I want to make so much money that I don't even care about paying taxes. Exactly, dude. And the thing is that I found out, like, talking to very wealthy individuals, like, I ask them questions and I'm like, hey, so like, how does the tax situation work? And they're telling me all these tax loopholes, bro. Like, there's so many tax loopholes, at least in the US, that were meant for the ultra rich. And I'm sure it's like that in other countries too. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I can only speak for the US. Like, people that I've talked to that are very successful, I always ask them, like, you know, the tax things, and I always ask them about money, because I ask a lot of questions, man, because I want to freaking know, right? And they tell me all these tax loops. They're like, oh, you got to do this. You set up a shell company. You know, you do this. Like, for example, Amazon has shell companies. You know, Amazon's not going to... Amazon's probably not even paying U.S. taxes, bro. They're probably paying taxes in a freaking island that's probably zero tax. Like, that's how these big corporations make their money. T-Mobile, it's outsourcing all of their freaking employees. And these are American companies, bro. American companies are not even in America, bro. Like, just let that sink in your head. American companies are not even in America. They're not located in America. Most of these most of these companies have shell companies outside of the country, and they're making US dollar, and they're doing it outside of the US while they're not getting taxed in the US. Like, just think about that. That's how, like, very successful ultra rich people do it. You know, when you start finding out about how, you know, setting up shell companies, setting up all of this, dude, it's like, dude, you're mind blown about the access that the normal person has. You don't have a lot of access. It's kind of the same thing with DeFi, right? If you don't know the right people in the space, you don't have access to the 100Xs. You don't. It's just the reality of things. You have to network with people. You know, I'm in a private group right now with, you know, some very top influencers in the Twitter space that push these meme tokens, right? And what I'm trying to tell you is that's what's in crypto too. That's why you have, you know, people in crypto that have the millions, that have all the freaking Rolls Royces and all the Bugattis, and they're doing all this. They're not leverage trading, bro. They're freaking trading these meme tokens in a group of elite, you know, an elite group, if you want to call it, of 30, 40 people. They all put into a project. They all pump the project. They all go ahead and pay out, you know, influencers, whatever the case is. They push it out, and then they go ahead and dump, and they made all these millions. That's the other side of crypto that we have too, which is the same side that we have in the real world. You know, it's always the people with the money that are always going to be making the money for themselves, the whales, right? And yeah, it's quite interesting, man. It's quite interesting. Are you gonna have your own private jet one day, John? Yes, that's the goal, bro. I would like to have a private jet. That's how I'd live my life, 100%. Like, I don't want to have to move somewhere unstable or crazy just because it's cheaper, but PR sounds like a good idea, but I worry about the hurricanes. That's what I'm saying, Piff Daddy. It's like people are like, dude, you pay a lot in California, like, why don't you just move somewhere? It's because, like, I could do that, but I think that's like the snowflake kind of thing. Like, oh, I'm just gonna move out of California because I can't afford it, bro. It's like, dude, make more freaking money. This is the reason why I'm grinding, right? Like I guess until the point where, like, I'm making enough money and I could enjoy California to the way it is, and then I want to move, then I'll be more than glad to move. And I'll be like, you know what? I enjoyed California. I've made the money that I wanted to make here, and now it's time for me to move. But if you're just giving up and you just want to move to like a cheaper country or state, I don't know. To me, that's just like going the easy route, dude. It's like, dude, I could go to a freaking third world country with my salary and be freaking pretty much a millionaire, right? But do I want to really go ahead and give out my quality of life? You know what I mean? It goes kind of back to that. It just depends on what you want. Some people want to, you know, live at a pretty decent, okay area. Some people would rather just make money. I would rather just make money, bro. It's like, yeah, California sucks. It's expensive. But my only solution is make more money. And that's the only thing that's in my mind. I'm not thinking about moving just yet. My goal is make as much money in California, then move the F out of here, and then travel around the other states in the US, see what I like. And if I don't like any of that, move out of the country. Then that would be my last resort, right? But I think the biggest thing is just make more money, man. As simple as it is, just make more money. You know, that's really the only solution, in my opinion. Dad Master saying hurricanes aren't that bad. I grew up in Florida, but I had a generator. Well, this community should come up with a way we could all get rich. 100%, bro. That's the goal. Jay, that last hurricane wiped PR, like it leveled them. Some hurricanes, not such a big deal, but cats, fives can level houses, and storms can wipe everything out. All my money outside of real estate is in the U.S. Nice. Ringco PR is the west side of island, less hurricane damage. We are in the Matrix XP. Yeah, we are in the freaking Matrix, man. We need to come up with an AI bot exclusive to this community that has a 100% win rate on the trades that does automatically. Yes, we do have to do that, man. We have to do, there's a lot of things we could do, man, but we just have to like kind of really come united and really make it, bro. Like us 12 that are in here, we could literally freaking change our freaking lives, like in a snap of fingers. We have very knowledgeable people here in the chat, dude. Marco freaking is doing real estate in the US or something like that. Like, obviously he has money. We have Piff Daddy right here who's in the IT sector. You know, you have Dab Master, you know, which had farms. Vernon is freaking in college, freaking making money on memes and understands memes. You know what I mean? Like, we all have freaking value here, chat. And that's what I'm telling you. We put all of our freaking value. Jonathan's a videographer, bro. Editor, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, we all have skill sets. We put all those skill sets combined, we can make a boatload of freaking money. Remember Wolf of Wall Street, right? Remember Wolf of Wall Street, where this guy's making so much money selling penny stocks, and everybody's like shocked, like what the heck is going on? And then he ends up freaking starting an Invest the Center. Remember Invest the Center? He teaches these guys how to freaking sell, bro. And he literally had an empire. That's what we could freaking do here. We just freaking put all of our freaking brains together. We like make them into one. Like, we all have some sort of skill set, right? We all have one freaking skill set. We all have maybe that one connection we all need. We put that all together, kind of like Play-Doh. You kind of smash it together. You make it into one big brain. And now you have a huge brain, bro. It's like thousands of freaking like Elon Musk together. You know, it's a mastermind. That's what it is. And that's what we could freaking do, bro. That's already enough money right there. That's value right there that we all could share and freaking create something out of thin air and make freaking millions, billions, I think, possibly billions, with all the skill sets that we have together, right? And that's why it's better to work together as a team, man. I've done this lone wolf kind of thing, and I've worked as a lone wolf for a while, and that's kind of the mindset that you have to have as a trader. You have to work kind of pretty much independently. You don't work together as a team, bro. You're trading against other people that are going to be doing the opposite of you, right? When you're trading, you're not really trading together. You're trading against each other, right? So like trading is kind of like a lone wolf's kind of mentality kind of thing. My whole life I've kind of always had that mentality. Even in sales, bro, when you're in sales, you have to have that solo mentality, because you could be hitting quota today and tomorrow you're not hitting quota and you're out of the team and no one cares. So like, I've always had this lone wolf mentality, and being alone, bro, and working on by yourself and starting businesses by yourself are freaking great, because you're the boss and you can say whatever the F you want. Nobody can tell you what to do and how to do it, right? But the problem is that you're kind of in a stagnant way where you just can't grow, because your mind is only one. But if you have a mind of like 20 people, you share more ideas, and you see more opportunities that you might have never seen. And that's where the money's at, right? So I think we have something coming up right here, chat. We just have to think about, what are we going to do? Are we going to create a bank? Are we going to create the next Bitcoin? Are we going to create the next Dogecoin? Or are we going to have our own island where we create our own country and it's a metaverse? You know, I don't know. I'm just making things up at this point. You are a simulation, John. Me as well. Super advanced aliens already conquered the real universe. ANC created a replica in humans and other freaky organic beings we cannot comprehend yet. I agree with you. We are a simulation, man. You pay less when you are rich. I agree with you, bro. Yeah, it's crazy how we get hammered in taxes and the super rich get to keep everything. Yeah, dude, it's sad, bro, because like I listen to this and I'm like, wait, that's how you do it? And I'm like, dude, this is why I'm getting taxed so much, man. It kind of sucks. Like, we're really living in this simulation of, you know, this rat race where most people get taxed up the butt while the rich just get richer. Just all freaking sales now, and when can't see any buys yet. Don't tell me that, Vernon. I have real estate in Europe, but the rest of the money is in the US. Nice. We can make a group and pump a token like as a token. Yeah, maybe we could do something like that. Yeah, but it's good to trade with a group because we could all source the chart with someone finds a great setup. We can all make money. That is the way, John. We all have the same goal, and this is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't mix our talents, our mutual benefits together. We could surely do great things. I agree with you, bro. I 100% agree with you. I think we're coming up to something, chat. Like, we really are making something here, right? And all it really takes is 3, 4, 5 people, right? 10 people, you know. I don't know. I have a feeling that, like, when is dumping hard? Frick, bro. I don't even want to see when right now. I think luckily I'm still going to make money when it's dumping, right? Hopefully this is not it. Where's when? I can't believe I don't have when here. Oh my god, I'm scared to refresh it. Oh my gosh, I'm down $10. The sky is falling. Ah! Oh my gosh, bro. Hopefully this thing does not dump any further. Token address. Let's go ahead and see real quick. I'm glad I didn't enter in that Trump trade because I was going to, and then I was like, dude, this is done. I'm not gonna jump in. This is gonna be a head and shoulders pattern. 94 million, dude. Frick. It's over, chat. It's done. When is dumping? No, I don't think when is like Ethereum. I hope not. I hope it's not. Yeah, so we'll see where the when goes. I might provide a little bit more liquidity. I'm gonna provide more liquidity later on today, I think. Hey, I'm only down $10. It's okay. It's gonna come back up. That's what they always say. Don't worry, it's gonna go up. Diamond hands. It's going to the moon. And it's going back to the moon. I'm only down like $10, so I'm not too bad right now. I have over 15,000 wins so far that I've created. Let's see if this thing's still printing me money. Are we still printing money, buddy? Ooh, let's see. I'm probably gonna grab some food, chat. The SEC password coin, that thing died, bro. That thing died. That thing freaking got rugged. That's how these tokens work. They get rugged very quickly. The only one that has been doing pretty good is Black Air Force Ones, which I wish I would have freaking still been holding on to. But it's air right here. This thing, dude, I was in this thing at 100,000 market cap. So I might consider jumping into this or waiting and providing more liquidity on when. Imagine if the team of Ethereum was behind it. That'd be something. Leverage short it. Whatever happened to SEC password? That thing died. What's your favorite wallet? Is it Trust Wallet or safe to use? I've been using MetaMask. I've always liked MetaMask, man. And Trust Wallet is something I just switched into literally like these last couple days. I've used both platforms, but I've always liked MetaMask, and now I got rid of MetaMask. So I'm full on just Trust Wallet. I'm using Trust Wallet right now. So I like Trust Wallet. Vernon, just wait if they announce something big again on a specific day like Valentine's Day. Yeah, then you know it's Ethereum's team. You can't make that thing up, dude. You're freaking right. Imagine that. It's like they have us set up for Valentine's Day where we all get freaking wrecked. You can't make this thing up, man. You can't. You really can't. That's freaking hilarious, dude. I'm gonna order some freaking pizza, bro. Hey, who was the person telling me last time about like, hey John, you should order some pizza on stream and eat it like Elon Musk? Who was that? That was telling me that? Like right now, dude, I'm gonna order me a pepperoni and pineapple pizza. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and order me a pineapple and pepperoni pizza. It's already pretty late right here. It's actually noon. I should have gone out for a walk, dude. I didn't go out for a walk today. Frick. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna go for a walk, order me my pizza. Like by the time I come back from my walk, I get some nice warm pizza coming my way, and I'll probably just watch some YouTube videos and then probably hop on some Fortnite and then make more videos, make more content. Who wants to join me on that, chat? If you want to go ahead and join me on Twitter, feel free to go ahead and join, or not Twitter, Discord. Go ahead and feel free to do so. I don't know where freaking Bitcoin's at. Frick, dude, I forgot I had some open shorts. I think I'm in profits. Let me check. I'm a little scared. Hopefully I didn't get liquidated on any of my positions. I forgot we were trading, man. I forgot I was trading. Okay, so I'm only down quite a bit. I'm not down that much. I'm only down $5. Okay, I'm good. That BTC short's up $1, so it's okay. That whiff is actually up $1 too. I'm surprised it's not moving too quick. Let's see what these bots are doing for us. Hey, Chad, dude, Chad, we've been making freaking money out of thin air as of lately, you know? I'm up 30 cents today on this. Up 30 cents. So that's pretty good. Should I put a little bit more or should I not? Let's see, this one's 2,000, 3,000. I mean, this thing's going up like crazy. Let's see, can we trade like meme tokens on this? We're gonna do a whiff position. Oh, we could. We could do a whiff position. Let's do $70 investment. We're gonna swing trade this thing. All right. We just did a spot grid. What is spot infinity? Let's do one of these too. Oh, 30-day yield at 17%, bro? That's insane. Which one has the craziest return? Q1? Do I have to have it locked for 50 days or 30 days? File? Ooh, look at this. Rad people. Let's do this one right here. Frick it. YOLO. We can do another $50 on this. 60%? It's deducted, bro. You can't make this thing up, man. We're gonna do one of these. This thing has been back tested. Let's do. Let's see how this thing does for us. So on this BTC short, I'm up $1 so far. So I'm probably gonna add more to this position. Can I add more to this position? I don't think I can. Okay, let's see. Can we add, set up, modify, withdraw profits? Honestly, I probably shouldn't be throwing this much money in, because I don't even know what I'm doing. I just threw money in there just to see what happens, which is like one of the best ways to lose your freaking money. It's what you don't do. $0.32 is not bad. We'll see how these bots do. Hopefully they generate us some freaking income, dude. Will, how's it going, Will? Hope you're having a good one. Mr. Dots, how do I join your Discord? Oh, you just joined my Discord by going over to Twitter right here. And you click right here on my profile on Twitter, and you click on Discord link right here. Here, I'll give you the link. I'll provide you the link right here. I sold my one, kept my liquidity in it though. Nice, John. You called it. In order your private jet. You're killing it with these trades. Yeah, dude, I'm getting close with freaking ordering my private jet with these trades. BingX has this thing that you could copy trades. Did you ever try that? I've never have. Who should I copy trade from? Is there anybody you suggest copy trading from? Anybody? We do have copy trading right here. Let's go ahead and see who we could copy as traders. Right. John is setting up his new wrecked spree. Oh my gosh, bro. Warrior T seems like a top G right here. Over 300%. Should we go for this guy? Risk 3. This guy's a really risky guy, man. It's kind of a degen right here. We're doing this guy. Wait, this guy has over $13,000. This guy has over... Risk is level 3. 100 and... Nah, we're going for the risky guy, right? We're going for the yellow play. Oh shit, we don't want to deposit that money. No, we do not want to deposit that much money. We're only gonna do like $100, bro, because I'm already doing things I should have not been doing, to be honest. Like, I shouldn't be trading with this kind of amount right now. We'll just do $100, bro. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to try it. We're going to see how much this guy makes me of money. Yeah, so this thing's up 28 cents. So that's pretty good. I'm making some money right here. I mean, it's only 1 hour. It's not too bad. Man, as soon as I enter these trades, I'm already losing money on these. I'm gonna let these run for a few hours and then see how they do. This is peak gambling addiction. Oh my gosh, bro. Imagine if you check after your pizza and you have lost everything in all those trades. John, why are you tripping again? You do not need another setback, John. Hopefully it goes well. Hello, good luck, John. Hope it works out for you. He's going to set it up too. That's awesome. Let someone else trade for me. Best tactic is to fight Ethereum Megabot next play, waiting for their future so you can short. It's pocket change though. Yeah, dude, I'm only putting in a little bit of money, dude. He's only doing small amounts of money here and there. He's not doing anything crazy. Yeah, I'm not doing anything too crazy, bro. I just want to go ahead and test this out for video content purposes. You know what I mean? Like, dude, worst comes to worst. Like, let's just say worst comes to worst on these grids, right? Worst comes to worst, I only lose about like $100. Think about it. I only have about $50 in here. I have another $53 in here. I have only $300 in here. I have 51 and I have 80. Like, worst comes to worst, if I lose money in the next couple hours, I close at a $5, $10 loss total. And I'm going to know what this is. Like, I don't even know what the frick grid trading opportunity is. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I literally just put money without knowing what I'm doing. And I don't even know how copy trading works either. That's why I only put in $100, because I don't know what freaking this thing's supposed to do. And also on my trades right now, like, I'm not trading too crazy. Just because I'm not confident where the market's going. I think it's going to reverse back to the upside. So I only have 3 positions open. It looks like I got liquidated on one of them though. Oh no, I probably got stopped out. Let's see, order history. Yeah, I ended up closing Beam at a $7 loss. So right now, like, I'm keeping it very, very minimal. I'm not holding on to these trades too long. So I'm only doing like a 12% loss per trade on these. So worst comes to worst, I lose like $20 on most of these positions. Like right now, my sold position is not looking good on this short. I'm down about 6%, and I'm probably gonna add like, I'm okay taking a 15% loss, which is $6. So at least I'm putting a stop loss. Before, I would never use stop losses, right? So I have that going there. Bitcoin, I'm in profits. My whiff position, I'm in profit. So I'm not playing with that much money, dude. I'm only paying with like very, very small amounts of money. Probably like total right now, a little bit over $800 with everything that I just put in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If that copy trading actually works, or this like arbitrage trading, which I've always heard about, like this grid trading, like if this thing actually works, bro, like we could be freaking making money out of thin air, literally. Like, look, so far I made $1 right here. I made about 42 cents here, and then I made about 40 freaking cents here right now in 7 minutes. So imagine like what would it be if we're putting in $10,000? We're probably making like $100 or $10, you know? Vernon says maybe you research it before you just jump in and see what happens. It is always good to have some kind of knowledge before you make decisions. Yeah, man, I agree. This could be our future bread and butter. Yeah, 100%. Well, check this out, man. I'm kind of like the person where like I just like testing things out before doing research, which is probably the dumbest thing and the reason why I've made so many freaking dumb mistakes in my life. But that's kind of the way John learns, right? Like John learns through getting wrecked, and that's not the right mentality to have. But that's the mentality that I have when it comes to getting wrecked. Look, I just got stopped out on my Solana position. I just lost another $10, $7. I lost $7 in these 2 shorts, so it is what it is, man. So we're gonna see. I just got stopped out at 2 positions. We still have whiff and dog with a hat, and then we have the Bitcoin short still open. Bitcoin, I think, is gonna slightly print a bit, but I don't think we're gonna make that much money on this trade. I only put in $50 on this. I'm also trading out BingX, by the way, chat. Like when it comes to like using these platforms, like I want to understand how it works so I can make videos on them too. So like me knowing how this thing works, it's very, very beneficial for all of us, right? 70. So I think I lost like $20 today, dude. It's not too bad, right? How do I go to my P&L? I don't know where to go to my P&L. P&L. Do any of you know where to go to P&L? Market info, calculator, deposit. Order pizza on stream. I would do it, man, but it'll take like another 30 minutes to order it, and then I would have to eat it on stream, which I'm trying to enjoy my pizza. It's true, but at the same time, it's not that much money, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, order the pizza on stream and upload a Twitter photo on those delicious bites. I will do that. I don't think you should have a stop loss on Sol. It's gonna dump hard soon. I still think $300 is a lot. I mean, it's a bit. I put a little bit more than $300. I put in like 200. I think a little bit over $800 right now. Never had money like John. What do you mean, bro? You have a lot of money. Verdon 16, bro. Damn, $300 a week on weed. I used to spend freaking $800 a month on weed, and I thought that was a lot. Going to sleep, Jonathan? All right, later, my guy. Hopefully you have a good one today. I mean, I got closed out on my Solana position, man. I think Solana's gonna dump too. But right now I'm just testing out. I'm testing out BingX because I wanted to move money here to go ahead and test out the platform or see how it works. So that's really what my goal was here, to go ahead and try out BingX and see what we could go ahead and do, right? That's really the reason why I did this. It's really no other reason why. I decided to put money into the market without me actually thinking I wanted to do this. It looks like this guy's shorting too as well on Bitcoin. But he uses like 10x leverage, which is interesting. I don't know why he's using cross margin though. I would never use freaking cross margin, bro. Should have looked into what he has. Like straight up. But this is not bad. I mean, he's only like risking what, like $5, and I put in about like $60, I think, or something like that. So it's not too bad on this trade that he just plays. A 10x short on Bitcoin. So we're gonna see how much this guy makes us. We're gonna see how much this guy makes us right here, and then grid trading. Let's see how the grids are doing so far. They're down right now. The only one that's making us money is this Bitcoin short right now as well. Dusk is still pretty good. And then we have Wi-Fi doing bad. And then we have People doing slightly bad. And then we have Dusk at 82 cents. But it hasn't completed any trades yet, I think. So we'll see where this goes. Well, it's arbitraging it. So it's buying and selling for us. This thing I already did like 7 trades on Dusk. So it's not bad. I mean, the fact that, you know, you have a bot trading for us, I mean, it's not that bad if you think about it. It's literally buying and selling for us. It's pretty cool. What's the deal with this 5K bonus? So if you deposit money, you get bonuses. I've actually had already a few bonuses. So far I have all the way up to $662 of freaking bonuses. So these are the ones I could claim right now. I could claim all these bonuses right now. So like literally, like I've received all these bonuses and I only deposited about like $2,900 into my account. So like these bonuses are probably like the most easiest bonuses I've ever freaking used on an exchange. Like literally the easiest freaking bonuses I've ever achieved on an exchange. Typically they have like the hardest ones. Like MEXC, in order to get the bonuses, you need a KYC, I believe. But with this, dude, you literally get free money. Look at all this free money I just received. Literally just from depositing money into my account. Look, total voucher value, $662. Some of these are inactive, right? That means I don't think I could get them. But it's pretty easy to get these bonuses, you know? That's kind of also the other reason why I have some trades is because if I trade, I get some bonuses as well. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's free money, so. And I only deposited about $2,900 into the account. Almost about $3,000. I deposited almost $3,000 into the account. Marcus's very interesting stream today. It was fun. I just joined the Discord. Thanks, I got it now. I'll be back in chat later. Just got a physical exam to study. No worries, bro. You have a good one, Mr. Dot. Awesome, Piff Daddy. I really appreciate you. I smoke a lot of weed as well. Before you end it, throw $10 on Terry to make Glenn a happy boy. I will then. It's good to explore topics besides poop coins. I agree with you, bro. I've been losing a little bit of money today as well. Nothing major, but to be honest, I'm pissed and ready to grind as much as I can. Me too, bro. The only reason why I'm playing around with this right now live too is because, like, how can I be promoting these exchanges and not know how to use these exchanges or how to, like, work them or, like, actually see the benefit to them, right? It's like, that's why I wanted you to see, like, dude, yes, I do have money into this account. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to go ahead and test it out. It's the only reason why I'm doing that is just to test out the account, right? I'm not going to trade with that much money. Like this month, I told myself I'm slightly taking a trading break. So like I deposited about $2,900 into BingX. I'm probably not going to trade with $2,900, bro. I'm not probably. I'm not going to trade with $2,900. I'm probably going to only be trading with, like, at the max, if I do go back into trading, it's going to be like $300 per position. $300 to $500. That's like the most I'm willing to risk right now, because I want to see where the market's going. You know, until I'm back into being profitable again, I'm going to go ahead and give myself more money to trade with. Because last time I funded my account in the beginning of the month, I was trading with like $700 on meme tokens, lost it in 30 seconds. The month prior to that, I funded my account with $1,300. I doubled my account in like a day, and then freaking lost my money in a week, dude. So like, I'm not trying to get back in that losing spree, because mentally, dude, it's draining when you just lose trade after trade after trade, and you're left with no freaking money to trade. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not trying to blow up my whole entire account right now. So I'm only going to be trading with at the most like $300 to $500. So like, I'm going to be closing most of these positions, because honestly, most of these positions are not going to make me that much money. Like Bitcoin position on leverage is not going to make this one's not going to make me that much money, because I only have $50 in there. And with the whiff is going to make me some decent returns, but nothing too crazy, because I'm not using crazy leverage, right? The copy trading we're going to see how that works, and then we're going to see how grid trading works for us too. But even with the grid trading, I'm not thinking of holding on to these positions for too long. It's just really for us to go ahead and test it out, see what it is, because I always told myself I wanted to try this out, and then see, you know, if we could use this, you know. And I'm putting my money at risk, which is not that much money, but I'm risking my money to see what we could do, right? So that's the only reason why I'm doing it. But most of this is going to be closed out probably later on today if we continue to do bad, or tomorrow. And then we're just going to go ahead and see where things go in the market. But with that being said, make sure to support the channel by using my links down below. Both of these platforms are non-KYC, BingX and MEXC. And if you need a VPN, check out NordVPN, 69% off with 3 months extra. You could withdraw bonuses, but you have to keep your money there for 7 days. I don't like grid trading. I tried it before. It's not for me. I've never tried it before. I wanted to try it, so I only want to do like $500 to start. Definitely don't want to put that much money on a platform I'm experimenting with. I'd be afraid they might give me a hard time withdrawing my money. That's why I don't like to fund new platforms more than $500. I mean, MEXC, I've always funded them. With MEXC, I funded them pretty well. They have never had withdrawal problems. And then with BingX, like, I think I withdraw some money earlier. I don't know. I'm not sure, but the, you know, transferring money in wasn't a problem. Glenn is our bully victim. Oh, I see you. I think I was talking to Glenn about airdrops. I think it was him who told me about Dimension airdrop that qualified for. Yes, that's Glenn. Glenn is the airdrop guy, man. He's an airdrop guy. But anyways, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream today. I appreciate all of you. Make